Virtual reality is the ability to walk through someone's home using technology similar to Google. So if you've ever used Google Earth or Google Street View, it's almost lifelike. So through this technology, you are walking through the property. There are clickable arrows that will get you from room to room or different parts of the house. And it gives you the ability to look at very detailed parts of the home. As you're walking through, you're able to look at walls, ceilings, fixtures, fittings. You can do a full 360 view of each room. We even provide views of the backyard, so you can walk into the backyard using these clickable links, and you can do a full 360 of the backyard. You can go into the front garden and the street and get a full street view of the property. So it is absolutely awesome technology, it really is. We are the first real estate agency in Australia to implement virtual reality inspections on all properties, because I've had these discussions and conversations with numerous clients, my valued clients over the years, and there is a real need for these. There is a real need for convenience, time, and results. People want results. People don't want properties on the market for a long time. So we believe that we have really condense the time of the property on the market, and virtual reality inspections complement the services that we already provide. We just think this enhances our valued clients' experience with us. The benefits of virtual reality inspections for my vendors, I think, is convenience. Okay, so first of all, you don't always have to prepare for people to come through the property for open homes. As soon as we get an inquiry or someone interested, we automatically send them the link to the virtual tour so they can inspect the home. If it's something they like, then they come through the property. So it's not really wasting your time. Secondly, we're not missing out on any inspections on the property. So typically buyers will have, if you have your property open at say 12 to 12:30 on a Saturday, there might be a half a dozen other inspections at that time, and not every buyer that views your property online will be able to go through the open home. So now every buyer that sees your property online can inspect it. We count virtual inspections as an inspection. So really you are opening the door to every potential buyer in the marketplace looking at your property. The other thing is it really allows people to make quick decisions. So once people have viewed the property online, they might make an inspection or come through the open. They'll make an offer straight away. They don't have to think about coming back to the property for a second look, or how do I place my furniture and what are the size of the rooms. All the information is there. They can walk through the home time and time again. We even have a floor plan too, so they can match the inspection with the floor plan. So it allows buyers to make instant decisions, and it's tested and proven. We are getting results in a shorter period of time, and not just any result. We are getting excellent results, outstanding results in a short period of time, and our vendors have been absolutely stoked with what we're doing for them. The benefits for buyers using virtual reality inspections is convenience. Imagine you're a buyer, you're looking online, you've identified 5 or 6 properties that you like. None of them have virtual reality tours, so you don't know what the property looks like. Photos sometimes can be deceiving, whereas with one of our properties, a buyer can click onto the tour and they can do a full inspection on the property. They can see the floor plan, they know exactly what the property looks like, they can make an informed decision very quickly. Secondly, after viewing the property online, you can share it with your family and friends. I mean, you have access to this virtual tour 24/7 all over the world, okay? And you never have to come back to the property for another look. You can look through every nook and cranny. You can be confident to know that you've seen every single part of the home, and you can look at this over and over and over. As a buyer, sometimes you miss out on inspections. So if you've got a few on the go, it's impossible to get through everyone. And I've had plenty of calls in the past where people have rung me and said, Keenan, we've missed the open, can I have a look at the property? And unfortunately I have to say, look, I'm sorry, I'm already at the next open, I've got appointments in the afternoon. We can reschedule for later on, or during the week, but sometimes I'll turn around and say I'm working or I haven't got time. There have been so many occasions where I've never ever dealt with that buyer again, and I've missed out on that opportunity. So now buyers, you can always look at the property. You've always got access to that property. You don't have to rely on the open home. You don't have to rely on making a private appointment. If you miss the open, not a problem. Look at the virtual tour, have a full virtual inspection of the property, and then we can always make another appointment for you to view the home, whether it's after hours or during the week. But at least that way you've seen the home, you know what you're getting. If you're interested, then we can take the next step. I actually had a client of mine that bought a property off a virtual inspection, and his wife was, one night she was looking online quite late, and then she kept going through the virtual inspection, and she was strategically placing furniture right through the property. So we laughed afterwards, but yeah, she said, probably 20 or 30 times I kept going through the home and I worked out where I can place my furniture and what I need to buy. Do you know they never came back through the property again? It's due to settle in a few weeks, but because of the virtual inspection, it just gave them the flexibility and the convenience. I mean, they were, she was on the couch, just looking at the virtual tour. So it's got so many convenience and benefits for people. It's just unreal. It is absolutely unreal. The benefits of virtual reality inspections for landlords and tenants is this, and we've seen this time and time again since we've been implementing virtual reality over the past 2 months. Tenants can actually look at the property online. They don't have to attend the open. So again, with rentals, it's even more competitive than sales. You might have 10 opens on within an hour, and it's impossible to see all these properties. So often now we are getting applications off the virtual tour, and before they get approved and sign a tenancy agreement, we then take the tenant through for a look, just to make sure they are happy with the property. But it is allowing people to make decisions quickly. I mean, they don't have to physically come through the open. They can see the home, and again, they can do the full 360 tour. They can see every nook and cranny of the home. They can walk into the backyard, and they can see every part of the home. So this gives them confidence. I mean, why else would a tenant put an application on a property if they didn't feel confident that they like the home? The virtual reality is that good. It's lifelike. So for the landlords, the benefit is your property is on the market for a much shorter period of time. Typically it takes 2 to 4 weeks to be able to secure a tenant and get someone in your home. Now we're finding within a matter of days we're getting applications and potentially getting tenants into properties within a week to 10 days. So what this means for landlords is that the property is on the market for a shorter period of time, and it gets them an instant return. They're not having to miss out on $350 or $400 a week rent and waiting weeks to get a tenant in, and their property being empty for weeks. So the benefit for the landlord is you really are getting someone in quicker, and you're getting that rental return. I can tell you that our tenants and our landlords are absolutely loving it. It is a win-win-win, no negativity. This is the future, this is what we're doing, we're going to keep going. If you're thinking of selling, why choose Keen Real Estate? Look, we're a family-friendly team. Come to our office, come meet us and have a chat with us and have a coffee. We are always committed and dedicated for our clients. We go the extra mile. We want to get the right result for you. We're not satisfied until you get your optimum result. We are always here, we're always working for you. If you're thinking of selling or even leasing your property, give me a call at the office, 8774 3279 or 0413 933 484. I'm always available, and I'm happy to answer any questions and have a chat anytime, any day.